Ugh. Hey, what's up? This is Sensei from Ride Fit Nation. Today we're going to talk about my handlebars. I've had these handlebars for about 1.5 years. I don't remember exactly when I got them, but I got these handlebars from Handlebar Lee. I went down direct into LA, met up with Handlebar Lee and my man Bill, who, if you call him, Bill is the guy you're going to talk to. But I get a lot of emails and text messages and comments about the handlebars, what kind of handlebars I'm using, and what do I think about the handlebars. So I figured I'd give a good review on these bars. And I gotta tell you, this video is I'm not being sponsored by Handlebar Lee. This is my own accord. This is me doing this video because of my personal experiences. Now, the truth be told is that a lot of people who I talk to, they talk about Triple OG, which is also another company that makes bars as well. It's a Black-owned company, just like Handlebar Lee. I've met people who have had bad experiences with Handlebar Lee's products that they said is poorly built, it's not welded properly, the internals is always cutting up the wires, and the list goes on, right? Well, me, I didn't have that experience, but I'm gonna give you the truth and the value behind it so you can walk away with this video to make an educated decision. Now, Handlebar Lee, they make a lot of different handlebars. I have a video, which I'll probably put a link so you can watch the video, and he gave me a walkthrough of the shop and showed me how the bars are made and so forth. They have a lot of different style bars. This bar is a 20-inch Domino pullback bar. The pullbacks is, you normally tend to see a lot of Black people with the pullback bars. I haven't really seen, I haven't seen a white rider with pullback bars yet. I'm not sure why this has become a Black thing, but this is what I've experienced. You let me know if you've seen different. Some people feel that the pullback bars are more dangerous because of the way they pull towards your body. If somebody was to crash into you, you're gonna be trapped in your bar's gonna hit you and so forth. Well, I could say the same thing for meat hook bars, the bars that has the pointy tips and all these different things on it. So everybody have their own experiences and their own reasons why they have the pullbacks versus why they don't have the pullbacks. This pullback bar came originally black, but I just got it powder coated. As a matter of fact, if you look right here, I haven't even put my caps back on yet because I was doing some wire running and installing the grips, the heated grips and all this other stuff. These are the Avon heated grips. But when I first got my motorcycle in 2022, when I got my first Harley, let me be very clear, not my first motorcycle, my first Harley Davidson, it came with that ugly handlebar that we all despise. Well, most of us despise it. And I went and got the 14-inch meat hook bars by Factory 47. I put those on because that's what I saw and that's what I liked at the time. But I started researching more and I started looking at other people's motorcycles and I kept on seeing these pullback bars. They look weird in the beginning. Then it dawned on me, bro, those bars just look like they're more comfortable. And I went and got my handlebar. I first bought the 18-inch bars, the 18-inch bar, but then I exchanged it for the 20s. And the reason why I ended up exchanging it because the bar that I got, it wasn't powder coated properly. So Lee was able to ship me out another one free of charge, and I sent the other one back to them. So nothing was lost, right? So it was a good business transition. But the reason why it wasn't powder coated properly because the heater in the oven wasn't working properly. And I knew that because they told me that. And I witnessed it myself. So the pullback handlebar, to me, has been one of the best decisions that I've made on this motorcycle. The comfortability of the bar is superb. I don't know how other people feel about the pullback bars, but I cannot do without my pullback bars anymore. And keep in mind, if you are thinking about getting pullback bars and you want to go to like 16 inches or 18-inch bars, I would say don't even worry about pullback bars. The higher the bar, the more the angle. The lower the bar, the less the angle. These are 20s. I'm 6'2". I have pretty long arms. I think 20s is perfect. I think when it's too high, it just looks a little bit too weird, but I like the 20s for me, okay? The pullback bar, when I sit on a motorcycle, my body is sitting back in the backrest. I'm able to pull my hands back and relax. I'm able to kick my feet out, and I can ride for miles, hours on top of hours, which I've done. As long as a lot of you guys know, I like to ride my motorcycle for real. I'm not really into a bunch of local rides. I like the distance, okay? The only thing I'll tell you on the pullback bar is any bar, because of the height. When you are making a right turn, you're pretty much okay because you still have your hands on the throttle, right? Not a right turn, a left turn, I'm sorry. When you're making a left turn, your clutch is coming closer to you, so you're good. But if you have shorter arms, because I have long arms, but if you have shorter arms and you're making the right turn, it's a little bit more difficult to control it because the clutch is up here, and if you're doing slow movements, now you have to reach forward a bit more and to get your hand to control that clutch. Are there any other things that I would say are cons to the pullback bars? No, that's pretty much it. You get perfect handling. The bike is steady as it needs to be. You can counter steer. You can do everything you do with your regular bars. The pullback bar to me is a great addition to any bike, anyone looking to ride long distances. If you look at, as a matter of fact, if you look at clubs like Rear Breed, a lot of the guys in Rear Breed, they have their bikes with pullback bars. And what is Rear Breed known for? Rear Breed is known for long distance riders, okay? And big shout out to my man GQ. He's also from Rear Breed. And I'm gonna tell you, the idea of riding long is comfortability. If your motorcycle is not comfortable, then it takes away the fun and the joy of riding, and it also increases your chance of getting into an accident because now you're moving around, you're fidgeting, your mind is on being comfortable when your mind shouldn't be on being comfortable. Your mind should be on enjoying the roads, right? Enjoying the opportunity and the experiences. So the pullback bar for me is a great addition to my motorcycle. If you decide that you do want to reach out to Handlebar Lee and you speak to Bill, tell Bill Sensei from Ride Fit Nation sent you, and tell him to give you a discount. Like I said, this video is it's not sponsored by these guys, but I promise you, Bill will give you a discount. So what's the price? What's the cost? You choose what you want. 20s, 18s, 16s, 21s. I forgot how high they go up, but they have a bunch of different handlebars that you can get from their website. And they make them for the road glide, the street glide, the soft tails, I believe they make bars for Indians as well. Don't quote me on that, I don't know. Now, every single person that I've met so far who has sat on beasts to see what the pullback bars feel like has fallen in love with the bars and has ended up buying the bars. They're like, bro, even if they haven't sat on a bike, when they see the bike and they look at the bars, they absolutely love the bars. Now, what gravitated me towards this specific bar, is this right here. This is flat. This is not rounded like most handlebars. This is a flat, like a domino. It's literally like a domino. And I think that's the reason why they call these domino bars. They look like dominoes. I fell in love with that. And I love the hammer style handle right here. That is just a nice appeal, a nice attachment, nice addition to that style. And would I ever steer somebody from the pullback bars? Hell no, I'm gonna steer you towards the pullback bars. If you're just a local rider, you're just enjoying time and just enjoying the fellas and you're just staying within your state, man, stick to your regular handlebars. Your regular handlebars, fine. The Harley Davidson motorcycles, they come looking really good as is, right? Every time that we spend money, that's just because of our personal stuff. We want to update the motorcycle. Like this motorcycle looks nothing like when I first got my motorcycle. If you go back to my first videos, you see when I first started that this motorcycle was nothing like this. This was an all black bike. This is a 107 FLTRX basic motorcycle. This is standard. This ain't no special, this is nothing. This is just a standard bike. And I bought the standard bike because I knew that I was gonna change it out anyway. It is now a 124 big bore kit. It has the fat tire in the front, and I'm gonna do reviews and all of that stuff, so you guys can kind of get some ideas on it. On the bike, I have my extra large floorboards. The floorboards, I'm gonna do that from Cycle Smiths. I got so many things on this motorcycle, and the majority of it was installed by yours truly. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But guys, if you're thinking about doing the pullback bars, don't be afraid to reach out to Handlebar Lee, Triple OG, whatever you're gonna do. The pullback bars to me is a must on long haul rides. On my Softail, I have the KST 18-inch meat hook bar, which is perfect because I have a nice little height on there, which I like on the Softail, but not for this. All right. So when you couple this, when you couple that with this backrest, you solid. All right. So this is Sensei. Let's keep on getting those miles. Let's get that money. Let's get that muscle. All right. Leave in the comments where you guys ride into this year for 2025. I might want to join y'all on some of these rides. Let's go. And don't forget, join the GroupMe thread, especially if you live in Georgia. If you live in Georgia, especially, it doesn't matter where you live, but if you live in GA, join the GroupMe thread. It's in the descriptions. All right, I'm out of here. Peace.